So, back for the final episode with this Mr. Rime team. Still not sure if Mr. Rime is worth having over a Mimikyu, but that is what we have right now. And it has managed to activate the weakness policy of the Dragapult, so it has done its job. But we're going to face here. Oh, wow! We've got Galarian Mr. Mime. Oh, we've almost got the mirror. Amazing. So I would highly expect that to be weakness policy Hawlucha. So he wants to Ice Shard Hawlucha with the Mr. Mime. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to go Mr. Rime and Dragapult. Or Mr. Rime. Did I say Mr. Mime? I don't know. I'm confused now. I wasn't expecting to face a Galarian Mr. Mime. It's got Butterfree though. Butterfree's always awkward. Definitely bring Primarina. But he's got Chandelure, Hawlucha, and Conkeldurr, so I'm pretty sure I don't bring Ferrothorn. So then it should be Arcanine. Because I'm not planning on going Trick Room. So I don't particularly want Dusclops. Go on, lead with Mr. Mime. You know you want to. Amusingly, if he leads with Mr. Mime, I can just fake it out. Because if he fakes me out, it's the same thing. So that's quite amusing. And it would stop potential Ice Shard into his own Hawlucha. Go on, Mr. Mime. Yeah, let's go! Okay, so this is definitely the Ice Shard your own Hawlucha strategy. Because I've got my own Ice Shard your own Pokemon strategy. But I'm going to go for a Fake Out and a Phantasm into the Mr. Mime. Because I do not want his weakness policy activated, and hopefully next turn I'll be able to activate mine. Because Mr. Rime should be able to take whatever Hawlucha throws at me. Without its weakness policy, Hawlucha is so weak. Just no Protect on Mr. Mime, please. Because Fake Out and Phantasm... Ooh, actually, Fake Out into Mr. Rime, into Focus Sash Mr. Mime, means that he will get his weakness policy. Which is awkward. He did Dynamax, so that should be an Adamant Hawlucha then. Which makes sense, like, because he's going to be unburdening, so he shouldn't need Jolly. But because he Dynamax turn 1, that surely indicates that he is going for an Ice Shard instead of a Fake Out. Right? We'll see. Fake Out. My Fake Out. So he was surely going for Ice Shard there. Given by the fact that he outsped my Dragapult, so Sash is broken. Phantasm's definitely KOing a Mr. Mime. EVO, like, max defense probably could have survived, but yeah, no weakness policy for you. I will get my weakness policy, because you're not going to be able to KO anything with the Hawlucha. I don't really care if you Airstream, because it's not doing too much damage at all. Like, look at that. Like, Hawlucha is pathetic. I'm not a fan of Hawlucha in the slightest. Like, to be fair, it's stronger than Colossal, but Colossal's got its Volcalith going for it. And also, to be fair, against the right teams, Hawlucha can potentially just sweep immediately. But, yeah, this is going alright now. I am going to get my weakness policy. And then, do I take out the... I think I take out the Conkeldurr. Because, like I was saying, the Hawlucha is not a threat. And I'm just going to wait for it to lose its Dynamax. Yeah, perfect. This is absolutely ideal. So you stopped him from getting his weakness policy, and now I get mine. Absolutely perfect. And this should KO a Conkeldurr. Not quite. Not bad. Well done, Conkeldurr. Underestimated you. But now he's -1 attack with both, so the Hawlucha is really, really not a threat. And yeah, Rock Slice. Look at that, not even doing much to Mr. Mime. Let's go. Is that in Ice Shard range? Oh no, actually, I'm going for Psyshock. I'm going for Psyshock. This is what I've been waiting for. This is everything I've been waiting for. I'm just saying, I want to Psyshock something to make use of the defense drops. This is the moment. As long as Mr. Rime can make it through this turn. Don't Airstream the Mr. Rime. Airstream the Dragapult. No! Oh, no. I can't Psyshock. Oh, no. Oh well, doesn't matter, because the Hall Luch is still useless. It's lost its Dynamax. Like, obviously I've lost my Dynamax, but that's fine. Poor Mr. Rhyme. Did its job, though. It faked out its pre-evolution. And that was all it needed to do. Also, I shard myself. Needs to do the two things it was supposed to do. But almost got to Psyshock something to make use of the defense drops, and that would have definitely KO'd the Hall Lucha. Sad. Oh well. Going to Arcanine for another Intimidate. And Milo, okay. Shouldn't have gone into Arcanine for for an Intimidate, but that's fine. Wild Charge in Dragon Darts is likely to KO the Milotic. I wonder if Dragon Darts even KOs the Hall Lucha, because it's -2 defense and I'm +2, so maybe. In fact, probably. Hall Lucha's not got the best of defenses, so I would pretty much expect it to. So only Scarf Milotic could be bad here, I think, because Banded Wild Charge is doing loads. Like, surely Wild Charge and Dragon Darts is enough. May KO the Hall Lucha. Soul Stance. I can respect it, but you know, it's not going to help. This should KO. That's definitely enough chip for Wild Charge. And that's just bodied. Wonderful. And I would strongly expect this to be a KO. Very nice, very nice. Took down the Mr. Mime. Let's go. Kind of wish that was the second match of this episode, because that would have been a very fitting end. But a fitting end for the episode, like for the series of episodes with Mr. Mime. Like I'm happy. That was good. Could have been bad if he faked out and had Sash, because then he would have still got his weakness policy, and then it could have actually definitely been not good. We'll be able to see if he was Sash or EPO-like. He was EPO-like. And, like, not much defense at all, though. Like, he's gone pretty much max speed, max HP, so that's not the best of things with EPO-like. So, Freeze Dry, that's Ice Shard, and then, is that Trick Room? That's Trick Room, okay. Fair enough. Did just have the Imprison. Which one was Focus Sash? That was Focus. What? Life Orb Butterfree. Wow. Next level. Yeah, he was the weakness policy. With Adamant and... Okay, he had Thunder Punch, interesting. And he did have Acrobatics, so he does commit quite hard to the... to getting the weakness policy. Because Acrobatics... Like, not G-Max. Max Acrobatics is weaker than something like Max Brave Bird, so... I think the Brave Bird is way more consistent than Acrobatics, even though you do take the recoil. And even Sky Attack, you could, if you really wanted to do the damage. But final match against Bam here, against Fevzy's team. So, let me KO the Arcanine turn 1 and win with Ferrothorn, yes? No? Let's do that. And then, yeah, Primarina. So let's go, Mr. Rhyme. I want to screen clean that Veil. I really want to screen clean that Veil. I may not be able to if I end up sacrificing... No! That'd be fine. Because Ice Shard into my Dragapult would then let me KO the Arcanine, and then there is no Flare Blitz. So then Mr. Rhyme will be able to switch out, switch back in, get rid of the Veil. This is exactly what Mr. Rhyme is supposed to do. Don't go T-Tar mode. Please don't go T-Tar mode. Go Lapras mode. Dusclops, that's fine. Because I can KO the Dusclops turn 1. So this is a very, very free Ice Shard myself and Phantasm. And Dusclops cannot survive this. Like, he'll get his Veil, but then I'm just going to switch out Mr. Rhyme. It's gonna be glorious. And nothing wants to switch in for Dusclops to take the Phantasm, so... This is a good lead for me. And I'm pretty sure the way you play this team, you're supposed to have Dusclops in the back, so you set up the Veil and then Dusclops can't be KO'd, and you will get Trick Room. But leading it like this opens it up to this potential KO. Watch it be because Seaberry Dusclops. I'm pretty sure that no Dusclops can take a +2 Phantasm. Because they can only just live a life orb one, so they can't live a +2 one. But the Lapras is going to get minus defenses, so I'm going to be able to Psyshock it. He's going to get his Veil, and I'm going to switch Mr. Rime, and I'm going to switch it back in. It's going to be amazing. I'm pretty sure I take 2 Resonances as well, so should be perfectly fine here. Maybe not after the Ice Shard chip, to be fair. But this Dragapult does have a good amount of bulk, so it should. I reckon it can take 2 Resonances. Nice and bopped. I just need to focus down the Conkeldurr or the Arcanine so the Frothorn can win. Nice Resonance. How much is this doing? That is so close with the Ice Shard chip to being a 2-shot. That's going to be an awkward roll. I already know it. And I already know I'm going to lose the roll as well. It's going to be Conkeldurr. He surely brought both Arcanine and the Conkeldurr. Oh, there's the Arcanine. Okay. So does Arcanine have Protect? I think Primarina is actually going to be able to protect the Frothorn well enough anyway. So I'm going to switch out the Primarina. Will the Veil actually help the Arcanine survive? It might do. Still going to Phantasm the Arcanine. But switching out the Mr. Rime ready for the Screen Cleaner. So, and Mr. Rime itself is actually going to protect the Frothorn from the Conkeldurr, yeah, with the Veil. It's able to take that. And if he snarled, then I will lose Dragapult to another Resonance. And if he doesn't snarl, if he does go for Flare Blitz, then we'll have to see this wonderful roll with the Resonance. That did a reasonable amount of damage, to be fair. It's not Berry. Interesting. Oh, no, it's Shuckerberry on this team, isn't it? Yeah. Right, Dragapult. Do it. Ah, silly roll. Unfortunate. But now I just get to go back into Mr. Rime. Do I want to go back into Mr. Rime this turn because then he gets the Resonance again? Might be better to go into Frothorn, Protect, switch into Mr. Rime like that. Because if I go into Mr. Rime, he can just Veil again. Yeah, I'm going to go into Frothorn and Protect and KO the... Yeah, this should work out, because I'll KO the Arcanine here, and then I'll be able to switch Frothorn into Mr. Rime, Screen Clean the Veil, and Moonblast KO the Conkeldurr. So we'll go for a Hyper Voice and a Protect. No combination of moves can KO the Primarina unless it's Lightning. And it is theoretically Perish, so... And the Arcanine didn't carry Protect on his team either. Which it is not going for, so the Arcanine is KO'd. Snarl is good play. So I won't be able to KO the Conkeldurr anymore with the Moonblast, so that was a good Snarl. But I should still be fine. Because now he can't get his Veil again. It's not Water Absorb, which is good to know. Actually. Is it worth switching into Mr. Rime this turn? Because it'll take a Drain Punch, because I won't KO the color anymore. No, I think I still will. Because I'll take a Drain Punch, I think. Should do. I will probably get put into Mach Punch range, though. But I wanted to do this week. So I am doing this. I am clearing the veil with Mr. Rime. Let's go, Mr. Rime. Excellent. So I should take the Freeze Dry. I'll get the Moonblast, but then will I be put into Mach Punch range? Or I'll just crit. I didn't even crit. That was the game with the veil. Let's go. Excellent. Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime putting in the work. And now I'm going to Psyshock something that has minus defenses. I mean, to start off with, I'm going to Energy Ball and Fake Out because that's the better play. But, yes, very nice. Come on, let me Psyshock you. Don't forfeit. Don't forfeit. Okay. Now just let me Psyshock you and I've technically done the thing. Good damage. I reckon Psyshock can do it. Because it's minus... Is it -2 defense? Did I Wormwind? Come on. Like, I've definitely won. Like, Body Press wins. But I want Psyshock to be the one. Psyshock, come on. Let's do it. Is he -1 or 2? 2. Okay, this is KOing. Come on. Okay, I said in a previous video that this was Mr. Rime's moment, but this is actually Mr. Rime's moment. No! No! Oh, that's so rude. Why would you do this to me? Why wouldn't you let me Psyshock? You let me Fake Out an Energy Ball. Why wouldn't you let me Psyshock? Oh, that, like... Oh, come on. That was technically the thing. Like, Psyshock was a win there, but... Well, this is just going to be Pepsi's team, so yeah, it was Shuckleberry. But yeah, that will conclude it for Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime putting in the work at the end. I'm just so sad. I should have Psyshocked instead of Fake Out. Like, I had won the game. I just needed to go for Psyshock. But, oh well. Mr. Rime actually put in the work at the end of this week. Had a squeak... Wait. I think I went 8-2 in the end, didn't I? Like, I won... No, I lost both games in the first episode, but then had a clean sweep in the rest. So, actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Well done, Mr. Rime. Well done. And you even took down your Prevolution in the end, which was very nice. So, next Pokemon will be Rapidash. So, I'm pretty sure it'll be Galarian Rapidash that will be the Pokemon that's used in the Believe in Boyt, but I will have a fun conventional for both Galarian Rapidash and regular Rapidash. So, look forward to that. Thanks for watching.